Juventus against Lyon. Now, I tried to watch both games, and I think I did pretty well in watching both of these games. I'm going to Google right now because I want to look at what the lineup is. So,
the Dybala striker.
Oh my God in heaven! So, the midfield was Rabiot, Pjanic, Bentancur.
Zero creativity.
And the attack was Cristiano, Cuadrado, Dybala.
Yeah.
Let me level with you. Look, I said, for Sarri, sometimes people can go against him and everything and so forth. And I thought that, look, I picked Lyon to win, only just, but I thought Juve would let's get an away goal. But Lyon are like what 10th or 11th in Uber Eats or something.
They're 7th or something.
Okay, fine.
Bro, look. Oh my God.
Wait. Easy with the Everton, but for you, Juventus, man, you should be going forward to try and win the game. And remember, even in my previous, I said, okay, Dybala, he's going to have a massive impact on the game because obviously I assumed he'd be playing the number 10 position. So why put him in as a striker? And it's played to Lyon's hands because Lyon were like, oh my God, these guys don't really have any kind of danger in attack. Whenever they come into attack, there really isn't any incision. And bro, we can just really press up high, go high, and they went at it. And trust me, Juve are lucky that Lyon didn't go up by 2 or 3 in that first half. Because second half, Sarri wised up, played Dybala in his stronger position, brought in Higuain, and the team actually looked more livelier. But I have no idea why he rolled like that. So let me just take this quick super chat, and I'm going to come to Hazem, then FG. So from Brand K002, thank you for the super chat, sir. HH, you were right. Cristiano is horrible on the ball. Look, man,
please.
if I say anything,
FG,
shut up.
No,
if I say anything, I'll get attacked by FG and his army. So Hazem, because let's speak on both, man. So just reflect on the game first with regards to how well Lyon played, and also what do you think Sarri's thinking was trying to get into his head? What do you think Sarri's thinking was going for that formation away from home against Lyon?
Yeah, first of all, I told you this Juventus side is not going to go through against this Lyon. They just cannot do it in the Champions League, especially with Sarri. So now look at this game. You have Dybala starting as striker in the first half, and the whole first half he didn't do anything, right? It's easy because they're playing 5 at the back, and they just bring a midfielder back to deal with Dybala. And the wings, Cuadrado and Ronaldo, have nothing to do because they're overcrowded by the 5 at the back. So Lyon basically closed Juventus' attack, and you have a midfield that has zero creativity, right? You have Bentancur and Rabiot, who provide zero creativity, nothing. They didn't do anything in the game. And you have Pjanic, who's losing the ball all the time.
Shouldn't have been starting, man.
Yeah, well, he needs to be sold to Siberia, man. One of the worst players.
Easy. Hasn't finished.
Here's the thing: Juventus just have no ideas when it comes to playing in the Champions League, and in general, this season they've been so poor that it's crazy. And when you look at the game today, Lyon actually outplayed Juventus in the first half. They were pressing them high. They were winning the ball,
moving the ball out wide very well. The wide men were very impressive. Yeah,
they were using their physicality, set pieces, and they rightfully scored the first goal. And it was a great goal from the cross.
Oh, Husam Owar, beautiful skill by Owar, man, beautiful skill.
Yeah, Owar, wow, great player. And look, this second half, Juventus stepped up a bit. They started to put some attacks together, but nothing, bro. No spark, no creativity. Ronaldo, nothing special. He was trying. Okay, I would say I agree kind of with FG. He was better than most of the players, and Dybala was also trying to do some stuff, but nothing, bro. These guys have no creativity. Sarri has no tactics, bro. What is the tactics? Juventus were literally crossing the ball and going back.
This is Sarri's quote, bro. This is Sarri's quote after the game. He said, "This is what Sarri said after the game. I'm having difficulty getting the idea across to this team that they have to move the ball quickly." And Bonucci said after the game that he told Matuidi, "We're not ready for this game." During the training sessions.
Bro, this Sarri, he's one of the most overrated coaches. I'm sorry, bro. He can't even put a single element of his football into this team. What is wrong with this guy? He can't even make them play proper football. These guys are getting outplayed by Lyon. They can't even pass the ball properly, bro. You have, like Klopp said last week, Juventus have one of the best squads, if not the best squad in Europe, man for man. They have Ronaldo, they have Dybala. These guys are top players. What are you doing? You have talent that can literally.
Maybe it's just a bad fit, man. Maybe it's just a bad fit, because I think I still think that Sarri is a very good coach.
No,
I don't think he's
What?
Yes.
No. I
Give
disagree.
me your reason, bro. Give me your reason.
Sarri.
Allegri was perfect for this Juve.
I'll give you a reason.
It's not Allegri's team. Okay. Let me just hit some super chats and then I'm gonna go to FG, Jujuman, then Montard, then Red. So Gatlock, who says, so Atalanta are carrying Syria, Bundesliga and are with Bayern. Well, Atalanta shut up, man. But look, man, the tie ain't over. I still believe Juve will win the tie. It's just about what will they do when they get past Lyon and they actually have
they won't win.
All right,
FG. Okay. First of all, I just want to say Lyon, the old club, man. I was not impressed by Lyon. They were only like decent in the 15th minute when De Ligt got off because he was bleeding in his head, and that's the only. And remember, that was when they scored the goal, when De Ligt came off, when we were playing with 10 men. So, and then after that, in the second half, when he took off Pjanic and brought on Ramsey, took off Rabiot, it was just smooth control. It was much better.
I think he hit the post. What are you saying?
Wait, what do you mean?
They hit the post in the first half, Lyon.
Yeah, during that 15-minute spell, when after De Ligt came off and they scored the goal, then they got another chance. That was the only time they ever looked threatening to Juventus. But I think Pjanic should be on the bench from now on. He cannot start a game. He has no impact in the game. I think Rabiot should not start either. He's too slow. He can't pass the ball. He doesn't know how to dribble. He takes too much time. Bentancur is the only decent midfielder. Ramsey's good too.
So, do you believe that Juve will still come through in this?
Oh yeah, because only reason I have faith in Juve going through is because the whole game was like, for the whole 90 minutes, I felt like Lyon. I wasn't like worried that Lyon was going to score a second or third. It was just.
That's their plan, bro. They're sitting back. It's normal.
I think Juve will. But I think Juve is going to just go all out attack in the second leg, like they did against Atletico, and they'll scrape it through. And they have to start Higuain. When starting Dybala this falls night makes no sense because there's no presence in the box. Like every time Ronaldo is on the wing, he's trying to cross it, but there's no one there to cross. It's either Dybala or Cordova, two like 5'6" players, 5'6" players. So look, Sarri's just got to get look. This is what I gotta say. Just sack Sarri right now. Get back Allegri. Just get back Allegri right now, and they can do something.
Okay.
Let me tell you just one quickly. Yeah. Let me tell you the problem and example of Sarri's stubbornness. This guy is insisting on playing 4-3-3 when clearly the best option is to play two strikers for Juve. With Dybala number 10 behind Higuain and Ronaldo. But he's insisting on playing 4-3-3. God knows why, with Dybala on striker.
No, that formation doesn't work either because that formation is too narrow. So, and there's no width.
Wait, and to go to my discussion is, I don't think. Look, the one thing I'm coming into Sarri's defense. I don't think this team is good. I think Sarri is working with scraps. To be honest.
What?
Why is he putting Ronaldo on the wing?
Dude, what the hell? He has a 5-time Champions League winner. What's
Ronaldo scraps?
Ronaldo, are you calling Cristiano scraps? Please tell me.
He's not. I mean, scoring.
11 consecutive games, 11 consecutive winners.
Let's Jujuman's land. Jujuman, are you calling Cristiano scraps? Please, are you calling him scraps?
And look, guys will get mad and abuse me in the comment. I don't care. Look, he's apart from heading the ball and scoring penalties and maybe deflections, I don't think he's that good as people say he is. Because I mean, I think it's a huge travesty that people compare him to Messi. It's the biggest disgrace I've ever seen.
I mean, he's ahead of Messi. He's ahead of Messi, of course. That's
because standing waiting for tap-ins the entire game. Because look, as far as contribution, what does he do?
Bro, you're acting like tap.
Come on, LG.
You're acting like You're acting like tap, Mr. Harden. Look at Madrid. They could use Ronaldo right now.
Wait, please, just let me land. And then free kicks. Oh my, free kicks are useless because this guy hits the ball.
What?
He's
got the most free kicks in Champions League history.
Yeah, but wait, he scored that in 2009. No, now like.
Oh my god!
When's the last time he scored a free kick?
Against Switzerland. In Switzerland in the Nations
League. No one says anything. Like no one says anything. And then with the game today, okay, Rabiot. It's I think arguably the worst. Him and the worst players. But Juventus. This is what I ask Juventus fans. What do you expect? He was free. What do you expect? Like, do you think you're getting any player that was good? He was free, so no surprises there. And then let's look at the goalkeeper.
Wait, Jujuman. Yeah. Martin Rosario says that mute Juju's mic. Again.
Martin Rosario, CR7 fat boy. Look, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad today. Like I will say,
so you're defending Sarri. So that it's not Sarri's fault.
Yeah, but I think he's working with scraps. Like these players are not good enough.
Please tell me, Allegri did with the scraps. Allegri did something with these scraps.
There's a reason Allegri left. He didn't leave because this team was about to win the Champions League. He saw the future. That second leg against Ajax, like. This team was finished. It was finished. Which reinforcements did they bring? They brought a bunch of rejects. Ramsey, again, another poor performance. No surprises there. Again, another free player. What did you expect?
Wait. Ramsey was good today. Ramsey was good.
No, he was all right.
Why didn't he start Matuidi? Tell me.
He gave a solid 5 of a performance.
Why didn't he start Matuidi if Rabiot was so crap?
Well, that's
because Matuidi's got a touch of a donkey, man.
Exactly. The team is
okay. So wait. So Jujuman, do you still believe Juve will win the tie though?
Like they'll probably get another easy draw. So no, they'll win this draw, and then same as I say the same as maximum. Any team that is decent will get them. And with Ronaldo, I don't want to take this game down, but I mean scoring. His stats for this season are 21 goals. According to who's called, his stats of the season are like appearance he has 23, goals he has 21, 10 of them penalties, by the way. No one and
Immobile has 15 penalties, so no one's complaining about that.
No, it's a goal. 15. He's a great player. He's a goal. And then one assist. Just
of course he's got one assist. The team.
Okay, no. Look. It's Jujuman's. Basically, Jujuman. His view is that he feels that Cristiano's trash and he's declining. That's Jujuman's words, not mine. Jujuman's words, not mine.
Not Cristiano.
I remember 2 years ago, Jujuman told me he said Cristiano's the greatest player of all
time. No, I never said that.
What happened to you in 2 years' time?
Wait. We see. We need to go to other guys. So, Montaha, thoughts on this game, Juve Lyon.
Yeah, bro. Like, to be honest, I didn't watch this game, but I watched this highlight, and like from the highlights, I came to know that Juve was horrible. Like, people was talking like, "Oh, Juve was like horrible," but like, yeah, they were. And let's be honest, like, I partially agree with Hazem over here when he says that, like, why are you using 4-3-3 system when it's not working for you, and which clearly doesn't work for Juve, bro. I mean, with that 3 midfield and like, that's too rigid system, bro. I mean, like with 2 rigid midfielders, you're trying to play that kind of intricate playing style. No, that's not helping you out. So you should have, switched to diamond, even though it's narrow. Then it comes to your, game management and planning, bro, and your tactics. How you're going to be effective with the narrow system where you at best, actually, against many teams. And I believe that, like, with respect to Sarri and Allegri question, where like Sarri have a crap where I'm like, after a long time, I'm disagree with Jujuman, what Jujuman said, like with respect to Sarri have to work with bricks and all those things. No. This team, the same team, Allegri, get the best out of this team. Let's be honest over here. I mean, like, how planning? No, wait. Today you just witnessed Jujuman. Come on, man. Against Real Madrid in the first half, Man City was like, playing conservative approach. They were looking for the chances. They're looking for the breaks, right?
I mean, wait. Let him land.
He's kicking the free kicks in the wall every time.
No. I'm not.
What is Sarri supposed to do,
bro? I'm not saying Ronaldo's like shit. I mean, let's be honest over here. It's not the same Ronaldo. It's like 36 years old Ronaldo. You cannot expect him to do what he did with Madrid or with even with Man United. Come on.
People kick the free kicks. He just keeps missing every time.
No, I agree. No. That's the reason. That's the reason. I believe that Dybala should take free kicks off Pjanic. Where Ronaldo is being too stubborn with the authority of taking free kicks over some of these, good players who's better than him. Clearly, they're above him in terms of free kicks and everything. With respect to shooting as well, I think so. Ronaldo has lost a lot. But let's be honest over here. Is Juventus playing on the same wavelength as Ronaldo? No, they're not. I mean, let's be honest here. When we see Juventus with the with the average players, like average in terms of when I'm comparing him with Ronaldo as a forward, I think with Higuain, I think they perform better. They perform better as a unit, but when they have a talisman, in the team, a star player, they're not clicking together. Even with Allegri, Juventus actually to serve to Ronaldo. The main purpose is to serve Ronaldo, and which they are not doing it really.
With Allegri,
but still,
do you still think? With Allegri, do you think this team can win a Champions League if they brought Allegri back?
Bro, first of all, I don't understand how come Allegri is so underrated manager in world football. Bro, this guy has been tactically
because he lost to finals.
Bro, he fulfilled the definition of a manager managing the games. What Sarri cannot do. Sarri literally, let's be honest over here. When Sarri today, he should go and watch the Man City Real Madrid game, bro. What Pep Guardiola did, he moved away from his system. Let's be honest over here. He was being more counter-attacking football. That's how you do to win this, this trophy, man. This is the biggest stage in world football. But what you are doing, you stop and you know that you don't have that quality of players. Even Chelsea have a better midfield than Juventus. Let's be honest over here. Last season, Chelsea have a better midfield than Juventus. When you know that it's not going to work for you, why don't go for the flipping diamond, which was really working for you against Inter Milan as well? So, bro, for me, the break for the Juventus team is okay, players are not good. I agree. And I blame Juventus board and the recruitment policies of signing players. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, with that. But Sarri is not a manager. He might be a system manager, coach. Where we use definition where coach grill players into system. He's that kind of guy, and he's not a manager.
He needs better midfield, bro.
No, but I still believe that even if you give him better midfield, he cannot grind out the results.
Sure. Let me just hit some super chats here. So from this and that, 765 says that put Sarri under review. Clueless old man.
It's harsh.
That's harsh. Man, that's very harsh.
That's harsh. Okay, before I come to Hoga Bruce, let me just keep one more super chat from Young One who says, praise Sarri plus blame Cristiano equals Juju man's logic.
No, look, every time anyone criticizes, I've criticized Messi, I've criticized Ronaldo. Every time I try to criticize this player, it's like they're untouchable. This guy, no one is.
Wait. But Juju man, you do realize that Cristiano could very easily score a hat-trick in the second leg.
Yes, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. He's a great player, but
Juju, sorry to cut you off. Juju, sorry to cut you off over here. Yeah. But I don't think so. Juventus or even Ronaldo can carry, or even Ronaldo is that good to carry Juventus on his own. So even if they win second leg, if they're facing tough team, even supposedly Bayern Munich, I believe Bayern Munich can destroy them.
He's no good. He's no good. But that's why I mention it. But if I mention it, I get abused. Because it's free kicks. He shouldn't.
No, but Juju. The problem is that the way you're criticizing him, I believe that you have crossed some limits over there. But it happens, bro. It's your opinion eventually. At the end of the day,
So let me bring in Hoga Bonito there. Thoughts on the Juve Lyon game?
Well, let me start off with Sarri. I think someone was saying earlier, he's not able to get his ideas across. So I think that's down to the players because if you look at his Napoli side and you look at the Chelsea side, he was able to get them playing the way he wants. Right. And those players aren't as good as these Juventus players. So, is that down to player IQ, like footballing intelligence, stuff like that?
Exactly.
Yeah. So he's not able to get his system going. And today he had 0 shot. The team had 0 shots on target. 0 shots. That's not acceptable in the knockout round.
No, bro.
Wait. And quickly on Cristiano, since he's joined Juventus, they've played 5 CL knockout games, and no one else has scored in those knockout games. He's the only one who scored for Juventus in the knockout games. So no one else is stepping up. So he's not getting any help. So that's a factor as well. So you see other teams, they have a Mane or they have a Salah. Like Juventus are just solely reliant on Cristiano.
So do you think Sarri should be held to the fire based on thinking, or do you think that he's receiving too much criticism?
No, he should be criticized because I think he is being really stubborn with his philosophy. Like what Munsaha pointed out earlier, like make some tweaks. Like you saw Guardiola change today. Like he had Jesus playing on the wing for Christ's sake. So why not make a tactical switch like that to get something out of your players? Because clearly it's not working so far.
Wait,
wait. Easy. Abdullahi, thoughts on the game. Juve, Lyon. Abdullahi? All right. Jujuman, go for it.
Just quickly, I just want to shout out to Dybala. Dybala was their best player. Like he created like 4 chances. Yeah, 4 chances and the most final third passes and stuff like that. He's a quality player, but he shouldn't be playing up top as a striker. Like what the hell is that? Like play Higuain and playing behind the striker.
Wait. So real quick. Wait. Red, have you spoken on this game?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Red, go for it. Then I'll come to you, Jujuman. Red.
I disagree with Juju to an extent. I do think that Sarri has to go, but not because I think that he's a bad manager per se. I just don't think it's a good fit at all.
Thank you. So, it's a bad fit. It's a bad fit.
Because you're spot on with that. Because it's not like look, Juve historically have been a solid defensive side. They're not a side that goes out to beat you. They're a side that just they're hard to beat. You know what I mean? Like they're just a tough side, and Sarri's style doesn't suit that philosophy almost. And he's like, and plus, like he's too experimental. Like you're not like I don't like that. Like that's why I criticized Zidane earlier because he was too experimental. Like FG hit the nail on the head. Like he was like for the majority of the season, Casemiro, Cruz, and I don't want to get to that game. And Valverde with the midfield, but he experimented and put Modric instead.
Red, just quickly, when you say it's a bad fit, are you saying he doesn't know the players or just the ethos of the club and stuff like that?
The club is too big for him. The club's too big for him.
No, the players are that.
No, like look at the players they have, right? The players that they currently have, like
I agree with you on that. Yeah,
they're trying to implement teach old dogs new tricks. Like Ramsey is a player that's in his prime currently. Like he's not a player that you can teach. He already has his style. He's a midfielder that likes to progress and get some goals, and he's a good quality player. Rabiot also solid defense. Like they have the pieces, but they're just not the right pieces for this. Like for this personal, like for this style.
Dude, I personally think
sorry, I just think. Sorry, go ahead. G.
Yeah, it's like when what do we call Rafa Benitez coached Madrid. Like it made no sense.
Exactly.
Never happened.
Okay. You have a players of a certain style, and you're getting a manager for a whole different style. It just doesn't make sense.
That's a good argument, Red, but. Just throwing Sarri under the bus, everything goes wrong.
No, he's won
one damn trophy in his whole career.
No. You're like, H, I have a question for you.
Can you stop hating on Sarri?
I hope after today.
Wait, guys, chill. One at a time. Jujuman, then Muntaha. Jujuman.
Yes, with Chelsea, they hate like with the Reds argument. Now that's a good argument you can make. I can agree with that. Maybe it's not a good fit, but just throwing the guy under the bus. They did that at Chelsea, and now look at Chelsea. There's no difference.
Can I just respond to that real quick, Juju? Yeah. See, here's the thing. It's much cheaper to replace a manager than to replace players, especially when you have high-profile players like Ronaldo, Dybala on your side. Like these are players that have big brands that you don't want to lose them because they're much more valuable than Sarri. Like honestly, they could get like Juve are a top European club that compete in every single like major competition available to them. For them, any manager, it will come to them if they wanted to. Like realistically speaking, they have that kind of pulling power. There's no need for them to stick with Sarri. He is the easiest one to replace. And it's not like, and you're right, people are harsh on their with their criticisms about Sarri, but he's the only one that could take it. He as the manager, you're supposed to.
One point, because earlier on they said Cristiano has like most goals than everyone else, but I look at his assist. Is it because he's not creating for any other players and everyone is creating for him, or
because no one's creating anything?
But does he create for other players?
Dude, they're scoring either one goal or scraping 2 goals at max.
But his assist is no good. He doesn't look like he's contributing.
I mean, one Higuain is trash. Cuadrado's not a goal scorer, and the ball plays too deep.
But sorry, the idiot.
Wait, guys, we can't talk all at the same time. Like I said, I was going to go into Muntaha.
Bro, AJ, I have a simple question for you, okay? It's a really simple question. Okay, supposedly UA needs 2 fullbacks, 2 center midfielders, I believe, and might be 1 right winger. I mean, to play at like Sarri's football, what he like what kind of brand he wants to embrace, in the Juventus team. Do you know how much it will cost? I mean, to even to get the ready products, I mean, who's established players, it will cost like approximately, minimum 300 million.
Not to mention.
No, wait.
How
FG.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm coming there. Okay. So you want to keep Sarri. You want to give him the chance. Okay. The huge amount. I mean, into Sarri's, hand. Okay, 400, 300, 500 million euros to build a team, and there's no certainty of winning UCL because let's be honest. Okay, he reached the round of 16. I mean, with Napoli, what happened? Okay. People say, okay, look how much improvement he did. Yeah, but improvement is not equivalent to success, bro. That's never a formula to win UCL, bro. Let's be honest over here. Can they really rely on Sarri? Even if Sarri is great, coach in terms of his philosophy.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this though, because Allegri already flopped twice in 2 finals with this team.
No,
is there
wait? Allegri, bro.
Simple question. Is there a manager out there with this team who you believe can win the Champions League with this team?
Zidane, man, go all
bro.
Wait.
There are managers, bro. Okay, First, Allegri, Ancelotti will massively improve the side. Do you know that? I'm not kidding at all, bro. Okay, you give him some basic investments of buying some midfielders or fullbacks and something. He will sort out the issue. What Sarri cannot do in the million years, bro. Let's be honest over here. Sarri is so stubborn. That's the problem. Nobody's criticizing Sarri's system, okay, and all those things. But that system which you want to play, use your head, use your footballing brain. You cannot use it. You have to mold yourself, not team.
One more thing.
Final word before we move on from this. FG final word.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how come Sarri has his reputation of he's a great manager. This is a poverty manager.
I never said he's a great manager.
I agree with
managers in history. How is he a good coach? The only thing he's won is a damn Europa League. A shit one too. A shit league.
He
flopped at Napoli. He flopped at Napoli. He flopped at Chelsea.
He didn't flop at Napoli. He didn't flop at Napoli. He took Napoli.
Bro, he flopped. He didn't win the league.
No. You have to be fair.
He failed. No, he failed. And I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I hope you go out there, buy 200 packs of cigarettes and smoke all of them, and then
chill.
Let's hope you never wake up again.
LG, chill. See, no.
Why is your argument hypocritical? Because you're saying that Sarri doesn't have the squad to win, but then you're blaming Allegri for the finals, not the squad.